Natalie
Natalie
Wallace
Bennett.
Bennett.
Lampasas attorney, Natalie Bennett.
Mhm.
And she says that you might want to hold off on that sexting that you're doing. Could get you in trouble.
A lot.
A lot. Let's hear what she has to say.
Welcome to Law Talk with attorney Natalie Wallace Bennett.
Today, I thought it would be interesting just to touch on the issues that can come from kids sexting. Kids who, unfortunately, with everyone having a cell phone these days, and they tend to send selfies back and forth, and they do Snapchat all the time, whether their parents know or not. And then some of them start getting into where they ask for nude pictures or things like that. So you need to be very, very careful. And I would recommend to all kids of all ages, don't do the nudes. You can get in so much trouble. You have no idea, depending upon the exact circumstances and what happens, and if you show it to someone else versus just getting it, and if you delete it or don't delete it, or if you're in a dating relationship and you're within 2 years of age of each other, or you're not, or maybe you were when you got it, but then you kept it and you're no longer in a dating relationship and you show it or send it to someone else, you're looking at anything from a misdemeanor all the way up to a first-degree felony, which is up to 99 years in prison. And you could possibly have to register as a sex offender. You cannot show graphic pictures, which would be like nude photos. In the code, they call it images of a minor engaged in sexual conduct. The definition of that, it does include nude photos. And basically that's the majority of what comes across is them sexting each other. And the sex offender registration is really bad. You can look it up now and it texts you and alerts you if a sex offender moves into your neighborhood, because nobody wants that. So that would be a horrible thing to have to go through for something just so silly, and kids doing this kind of thing. Another interesting point on that, some of this is adults, some of it's kids, but it applies to children too. I mean, even them with each other, it's not as high of a level, but again, it all depends on what they did. It all depends on the different defenses and the circumstances. One interesting thing is if you use artificial intelligence, which is the new big rage, AI. If you use that to make a nude picture of a child and it's recognizable, that constitutes some of these offenses. And just because the child consents, that's not a defense. Now, consenting adults can sext each other all they want. What I'm referring to today is specifically pictures of children, nude pictures of children under 18. The bottom line is, do not sext your girlfriend or boyfriend. This has been Law Talk with attorney Natalie Wallace Bennett, board certified attorney in child welfare law by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization. If you are in need of an attorney, check us out online at nataliebennetlaw.com or stop by one of our locations on the square in Burnett or on the square in downtown Lampasas.
The information you obtain is not intended to be legal advice, and this broadcast does not create an attorney-client relationship. Consult an attorney